Yeah. Well, probably at that point we'll be about a week or two away from shooting.
Awesome.
And actually, you should probably get your lines tomorrow or the day after that. So.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that'll
we're
work
still
for
in
me.
pre-prod. We're still in pre-prod, but I could. Yeah, I definitely want to talk about that. Maybe I can get one of the other actors that's in this new episode maybe on, and we could have a little bit more of a forum.
Bring
Instead
him.
of just listening to me
We'll have a little
talk all
powwow.
the time.
Okay. Jeremy Scott, you have a good evening, sir.
Yo.
All right, take care. Okie doke, Dustin. Back to One-Up Paintball. I know that kind of went off form there for a second, but
no problem.
We're shooting from the hip. We're shooting from the hip tonight, honestly.
Sure.
You can ask my wife, and I can't believe I'm actually saying that because that's her little catchphrase. You can ask my husband, and nobody ever asks me, of course. But I usually sit down a couple days before, write out a format, do a rough draft, this, that, and the other. I just shot from the hip tonight because I'm feeling pretty giddy. And I got to tell you, my adrenaline's flowing because, like I told the audience out there, I got a hold of you 20 seconds before airtime. That was great. That was awesome. Okay, so let's get back into the paintballing. You had birthday parties.
Absolutely.
Corporate groups, church groups, special events. What's up with the laser tag? I mean, you surprised Jeremy by talking about, this going global on ESPN. I didn't know you guys did laser tag. So
yeah.
I'm learning something new. If you could tell me a thing or two about the laser tag.
Sure.
You've sparked my interest.
Yeah, laser tag, we actually just added that at the beginning of the year. It's something we had customers asking for it. We decided to, branch out a little bit, see what the market would bring in, and the laser tag's great. We've got paintball starts for 10-year-olds and up. So for the guys that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that, there's nothing to do with that, high energy, lack of, they don't want the impact of the paintball on them. So, and for the little guys, they're not really strong enough to carry the guns and that kind of thing. So the laser tag works out really well. It's ultra competitive. It's high energy. We do the paintball and the laser tag in the same facility. So we do laser tag, it's lights off, it's lasers on, it's strobe lights, it's smoke, it's a good time. Paintball, we're doing that in the, with the lights on, in the daylight, so to speak. We actually use reballs at our facility, so it's reusable paintballs, so there's no mess. And also you don't have the expense of shooting paint. So if you're wanting to come in, just kind of, toe in the water kind of a thing, kind of just get used to playing some paintball, We're using all the same equipment as paintball in that facility. But the thing is, we can switch back and forth between paintball and laser tag and birthdays, have a corporate event, we can do a fundraiser, we can have a youth group out, and then we can just have a group of guys walking down the mall, do laser tag, if your girlfriends want to play and they don't want to play paintball, we can flip it over to laser tag. So the laser tag has been great. And, it's fun for all ages. It's more of a family activity, just a way to kick back and have a good time and still be a little competitive without anyone getting upset about getting shot with a paintball and things like that.
When you said that, I was just thinking to myself, what better time to spend with my family than being able to shoot them? So, yeah, I'd have a great time doing that.
Well, you get some exercise doing it too,
That's true. Just to throw this past our listeners, their hours currently now. I'm going off of your website by saying this. If I'm wrong, stop me. But Fridays 5 to 9, Saturdays 2 to 9, and Sundays 2 to 6. Am I right?
You're correct. We're actually about to add a late night laser tag on Saturday nights from 9 to midnight, and that'll be an all ages deal. Again, the mall's closed, so everyone will come in the back entrance. We'll start advertising on our Facebook and our website. We'll probably start that around the 4th of July. We're just doing a little bit of a build-out in our facility, so it'll take us, probably a couple more weeks to finish that out, and then we'll start having that late-night session. So that's we're really looking forward to that.
Dustin, that sounds like fun. In fact, Oakwood Bowl is going to be kind of upset with you because you're going to be taking away their business on their midnight bowling because that sounds like a blast.
Well, they've got time to play some laser tag and then go bowling afterwards. We'll all work together.
Oh, Gosh, you're just making it sound better and better all the time. So is it safe for me to assume, because I walk by the place all the time, but I never go in, and that's my fault? Maybe that's the reason why I have you on my show, because not only am I trying to usher the listeners in to your place, maybe I myself should, usher in, because I've done everything by phone. Is it safe for me to assume that you guys have a pro shop of sorts with paintball guns and accessories like armor and?
Got it all. Got it all.
Okay, for the beginner paintball, what kind of gun would you recommend?
It's important to not get ahead of yourself, but also you want to get something that you can enjoy for a while without having to, bump up to that next step. Depending on what you want to do, if you're the player that wants to come in and play reball, but go out and play woods ball, so, it's a particular kind of gun. But for the most part, our customers really enjoy the invert minis. They're really reliable. They're all electronic, air and trigger, so you can shoot fast, you can have a good time. That gun is good enough gun, built well enough that you can use it for years, and unless you get serious on the tournament circuit, there's really no reason to upgrade it. So that's
right.
a rock-solid gun. If you're going to be out in the woods, though, banging around, we sell a lot of the Zoden Blitz guns, electric triggers, but they're metal, they're heavy, they're just rock-solid. And both of those units we sell a lot of. And, we've had great luck. We're selling them for about 2 years now. They've been ultra-reliable, and we keep all those parts in the shop. Paintball guns, the moving parts, high pressure, things are going to break. We keep everything in the shop, though, to repair it so we don't have to send it off. And that's really easy as well.
Oh, yeah. I remember when I very first started off in paintball. This was back in '97. I started off with a Talon, which is pretty much, I think if I remember correctly, you could probably get a better shot by using the slingshot.
Right.
And I eventually got good enough to where I got a semi-automatic. Then I upgraded to an automatic. And then I was pretty much happy with the Spider until somebody showed me a Rainmaker, and I was like, it's been quite a while since I played, but this has sparked an interest in me to where I wouldn't mind playing again, but especially the reusable paintball ammo that you were talking about.
Sure.
It sounds like you guys got everything, and it sounds like a blast. And one of the main reasons why I brought you on the show, so those out there that don't know about it, like I said, you can find them at the mall, Oakwood Mall. And also, I run your phone number to our listeners, but I also need to throw out the site. All one word. It's just oneuppaintball.com. And you guys are so cool. You guys even skipped the www. It's just oneuppaintball.com.
That's right. Make it easy.
How cool are you? You guys are trendsetters.
Yeah, we do what we do.
And it sounds like you're doing it great, too. Folks, make sure you look for them on Facebook, too, because they're out there on Facebook as well as us. And in saying that, Dustin, we're going to wrap this up, and I appreciate you coming on. And even though it was last second, I still appreciate you doing that.
Absolutely.
Hopefully our listeners out there that catch earshot of this will not only check out your paintball facility and your shop, but, we sparked the interest in the whole laser tag thing. I like the whole concept of the midnight laser tag. I mean, that's gonna be quite a draw.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. That should be a big attraction. And, at least for the first 3 or 4 weeks, come out, we'll feed you pizza, that kind of thing. Have plenty of drinks on hand, ready to go. It's just an opportunity to come out and just, really just relax and have a good time with your buddies. We're looking forward to it.
And that's what it's all about, man. Well, Dustin, once again, I appreciate you being on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin from One Up Paintball. Dustin, as soon as I end the show, I'm probably going to give you a call, buddy. So I'll talk to you once again here in a few.
All right, thanks a lot.
And thank you so much for coming on.
Sure. Have a good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, you too. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Dustin from One Up Paintball. With talking with Jeremy Scott and with talking with Dustin and talking about the Thunder and talking about paintball, the only thing it's missing is a beer, and I don't even drink. But I got me a stogie over here because I finished, thank you very much, Sonic 4 Episode 2. Leotis Hall, if you're listening, that was for you, brother. But in saying all that, everything just went so darn fast that the show's just about over. So in saying that, and I sincerely mean this when I say this, I usually leave everybody out there, our listeners, with a word of wisdom. This one is going out to one special, very, very special listener out there who I know is listening right now. So, Savannah, this one is for you. Fear can keep us up all night long, but faith makes one fine pillow. In saying that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call this one to a close. I'm fixing to dismiss class, and I got to tell you, hopefully that Thunder game will go great. Just as next week's interview will go great as I interview Becky Reinhardt from Covington's very own Dairy Sweet. And we'll talk about that. And also, I'm more stoked about the 13th when we interview Jeremy Scott for Knights of Cherokee County. So in saying that, I want to bid everybody a very good good night, pleasant dreams, thunder up, and class is now and hereby dismissed.